It's like when we were in high school and when the new Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition came out and how it was seen under the counter. 30 years later, here comes paper copies of 50 Shades of Grey not seeing the light of day in Harford County. Rosie puts the book down long enough to tell us that we can watch your report, right?
Oh, yes, you can, Jamie. But let me make this very clear to you. The book is not being banned or censored by the library. They just decided not to stock paper copies. It's the latest chapter in a very controversial potboiler of a book.
He smiles briefly at the warm applause. Even Kate is...
It's a New York Times bestseller, read by hundreds of thousands, mostly women.
Can you make it here for, say, 12? See you then.
50 Shades of Grey is the first of a trilogy of books. It's 514 pages and written by a woman in London. That's what we can tell you about it. But the only thing we can read to you about it are the words, Chapter 1.
But you said a lot of folks at work you work with are reading it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Are they talking about it?
Yes.
Are they enjoying it?
I would assume if they're reading it.
There's a reason why you're just hearing this woman's voice. People who have read or know about it kind of don't want to admit to it because, in their words, the action is hot.
He looks glorious with his tousled hair, burning, narrowed gray eyes, and
hotter than a fat guy in a sauna suit in the middle of the Arizona desert during a drought in July kind of hot. Harford County's library has plenty of steamy novels on its shelves, and some of the folks would think that they are very controversial. But you won't find this one.
Hey, are we doing coffee? He sounds like
the book is not banned from the library. It is still available through digital download if you're willing to wait weeks to get it. But library director Mary Hassler says they didn't buy paper copies. By phone, Hassler told ABC2 that they have to make decisions about which books to buy in times of tight spending, and this wasn't a decision they made lightly. She says, quote, because it became so popular so quickly, the reviewers were quick to look at it. Some dubbed it mommy porn and strictly NC-17. She says, next, we followed our board of selection process, and based on the reviews and the writing quality, the book did not meet our own standards. In the end, the board decided that the book would not go on the shelves in any of their branches. We don't buy pornography, she says.
Running a huge company and chasing me at the same time.
The library's decision is drawing mixed reviews. This woman read the book and wants to read the sequels. She just doesn't want you to know that she's read the book and wants to read the sequels.
I think that people should be able to read what they want and have the availability to get it out of the library. It's a public service, and I think that it's important for us to be able to enforce our rights to people to write what they want and people to be able to read what they want and have it available.
But others say the book is way too hot to be on a library shelf where kids can get at it. But only adults like this lady should be able to get at it.
It's porn, you know. I wouldn't want my 15-year-old reading it.
And once again, we want to emphasize here that the book is still available for download from the Harford County Library. It's not being censored or banned, but if you want to download it, there's a very long waiting list at every branch for that book. Roosevelt Leftwich, ABC2 News.
You can wait for the movie to come out. There you go.
Next.
That's next.